Hello everyone and welcome along to the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar, India for the start of the second and final Olympic qualifying weekend being played out around the world. And the first match sees the India women take on the United States of America. This magnificent stadium in Odisha state on the eastern coast of India was host to the Men's World Cup last December and was also the venue for the Hockey Series final earlier this year. And over the next 48 hours or so, it'll play host to the drama that is the Olympic qualifying process. And this particular contest seems to be a fascinating clash. Here are the matches today. India against the United States gets us underway, and then the Indian men take on Russia. But we've also got New Zealand taking on Korea in the men, Great Britain, Malaysia in the men, and Germany, Austria in the men. And in the women's side, apart from this one, we have Great Britain, Chile, Ireland, Canada, and Germany, Italy. So plenty of hockey unfolding on the screens across the weekend. So before we get this one underway, let's hear from both coaches.
We have with us Shoad Marain, the coach of the Indian women's national team. Shoad, playing in front of this wonderful home crowd at home. Is that added pressure or is that added motivation?
Absolutely added motivation. The first time for the girls they play here in Bhubaneswar. I've been here in 2017. I know how it is and it's amazing. It will help us, it will motivate us, and if there are struggles, I know the audience will be helping us.
We made it to Rio after 36 years of a gap. Now we are looking to make it to back-to-back Olympic Games. What do you think will be the key factor in winning these two games against the USA?
Yeah, we have a game plan, and focusing on that game plan, stick to the game plan. I think that will be the most important things. What we have to do, being disciplined in that, and if we follow that, I think we can play two good matches.
Sure, we wish you and the girls all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Of the US women's national team. Janneke, the last time these two teams met, it was physically and tactically as intense a game as you can expect. What kind of a game are we expecting today and tomorrow?
I would say probably the same. Everything was on the line last time we played, advance in the World Cup, and I think today a lot is at stake, so I'm expecting a similar game.
Janneke, none of your players have played in India before. It's a mixed bag of experience and youth. This is the team that you get here to India. How much of a hurdle will that be, and how much of an advantage will that be?
I think we're ready for this. We've been here for a week now, so we have gotten used to the weather and the circumstances and the food and whatnot. And I think, yeah, we don't have the experience, but as a team, we've grown a lot the last couple of weeks, and I think they'll come out strong today.
Janneke, for today and tomorrow, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
The thoughts there of Shoad Marain, the head coach of India, and Janneke Schopman of the United States of America. And you heard talking about the last time these two met. So it was a 1-1 draw in the Women's World Cup in London last year, and that draw effectively ended the USA's passage to the semi-finals. Here come the two umpires on the right of screen, Liu Xiaoying, or Cindy as she's known, from China, and Alana Plasenki of Argentina. There she is. The video umpire, should we require him, is Hong Zhen Lim from Singapore. So those are the two umpires. Here come the United States, ranked 13th in the world, led out by Kathleen Sharkey. 5th at the last Olympic Games. They have since had a number of key senior players retire, and so perhaps their difficult inaugural Pro League season, where they won only once against China at home, shouldn't have come as a surprise. But they will be desperate to prove a point and start their own new chapter, and will prove a very difficult test for the hosts, India, here this evening. Well, the Indianese, led out by Rani, run out for the very first ever match in this fantastic stadium, and what an occasion to mark it. Part of their preparation for this weekend was a 3-test series against Great Britain and England. They lost one and drew 2 of those, although they conceded a last-minute equaliser in the last of those matches. 12th in Rio 3 years ago, they've been on the rise, and it wouldn't be unfair to say that their trajectory since then has been the opposite to their opponents here today. You heard Shermarine talk about the crowd getting behind the Indian Eves, and we know from past experiences here that they can create a fantastic atmosphere. So the VIP party coming out, and the blue shirt in the middle, Shri Kiran Riju, Minister of State, Independent Charge from the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, and he's accompanied by Dr. Narinder Dhruv Batra, the President of the International Hockey Federation, and Mr. Gajanendra Ningambam, the Senior Vice President of Hockey India. He's second in line. Dr. Batra is third in line, and they're escorted by Ilana Norman, the CEO of Hockey India. Well, I wonder what dramas await us on the field of the Kalinga Stadium here this evening. Remember, for those of you that didn't tune in last weekend for the first round of qualifiers, it basically works as this. The two teams will play two matches over the next 26 hours, and the team with the highest aggregate score at the end will qualify for Tokyo 2020. The loser, sadly for them, will go home. If at the end of the two matches the scores are tied, then we go to the drama of a penalty shootout. And Dr. Batra walking down the India women's line. And now that we have had the handshakes,
today we have an umpire milestone celebration. Irene
we
Presenki
now
from Argentina is umpiring
Irene
100th
Presenki's
international
milestone
match and will
as she
receive a golden
whistles
medal.
her 100th
Congratulations.
international, so congratulations to Irene. Fantastic career for her.
We now request everyone to please stand
now,
for the national anthem of the
As
United
always, the
States
two
of
national
America.
anthems, starting with the United States
America
of
ର ଜାତୀୟ ସଙ୍ଗୀତର
America.
ସମାନରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରିବି ଛିଡ଼ା ହେବା ପାଇଁ। national anthem of India. भारतर जातीय संगीत समारोह समस्त को अनुरोध करी छिड़ा ही रहिबा पे सभी से निवेदन है कि भारत के राष्ट्रीय गान के लिए खड़े रहे और साथ में गाएं।
What a moment for the India women's hockey team in their first ever match here at the Kalinga Stadium.
Yeah.
So let's listen to the coin toss.
Like that, like. Okay. You want to take the ball? Okay. Let's take this side. Oh, yeah, okay.
So India win the toss, take the ball.
Have a good match.
The teams will stay their respective ends, and Rani now leads the Eves down the United States of America's lineup. Nervous moments for both squads as they prepare for the first of two matches that will take one of them to Tokyo 2020. Here is the India lineup, and well, Rani, number 28, one of the more experienced members of this squad, winning her 240th cap here this evening. Now a steady start required from the Eves if they are to get the better of their opponents here this evening. It's going to be interesting to see how nervous each side is at the start of this one. Kathleen Sharkey, the skipper of the United States of America, number 24, she's the most experienced in the squad for the USA that features only 3 players with over 100 caps. Sharkey winning 175th today. You can compare that to India, where they have 4 players with over 200 caps. If you're looking at purely caps, then it is India who have the advantage. Sherma Ryan coached the Dutch women from 2014 till September 2015, was appointed women's head coach in 2017, then moved to the men at the back end of that year, but went back to the women's after failing to win a medal at Gold Coast 2018. Yannicka Schotman, she was appointed in 2017 as well, was assistant to Craig Parnham for 3 years, an Olympic champion in 2008, a World Cup champion in 06. So here we go then. The road to Tokyo for the India women's team, or the United States women's team, starts here, and it is the United States that are on the early attack, but it is Gonzalez who gets in to win possession back. Ogden came off an India stick, so it is a USA sideline ball. Around the back they will go, India, or USA, sorry. Out to that left-hand side. Good press from India, not allowing the US much time and space. Out to this right-hand side. Froda. Able to keep it in with Magden. So Gurjit stands over the sideline. She goes round the back, and you can see the difference already. The US in a half-court press. Now they'll step forward, but India looking to apply pressure further up the park. Oh, India, can they find the first cross? That wasn't stopped by Monica. So Kosenki sends her back, and Monica now takes it, looking for the return pass, but off the foot. Sharmila putting it onto the US foot. She stands over the ball, drops it to Monica. Monica will try and put it across, but well closed down by Busoy. Grace thinks about the ball forward into the circle, but then opts to keep possession on the reverse stick. That's too high and dangerous, although brought down well by Bandana. Slipped into Sharkey, and feeds it out to that left-hand side, and Sharkey continues on her run, but loses her shoe in the process. Has to try and quickly get it back on, does well in fact. And he will leave it, and here comes a raft of changes for Shed Marine's team. Again, this high press coming from India as they try and win possession high up the park. On this occasion they give away the free hit, which is quickly taken by Manley, played forward, but India turn possession back over, and they'll come again. Navjot trying to find Rani, but cut out in the back line. Gets aerial over the top, but out of play. Nima will take this sideline ball on the reverse. Good cross and strong defensive work.
Good.
Gets the
Yes,
ball
I'm
out
ready
of
then.
danger.
Yeah.
Froda in the middle of that US back line.
Okay.
She will take the free hit out to that US left-hand side. And mishandle. Gives India the sideline ball. Grace. Gurjit moves it on to Nima. Got to be careful she doesn't get robbed here. She has been robbed by Magdan. Magdan now try and find a cross here. Lima coming back. Magdan perhaps a little fortunate to get away. She seems to be crabbing, leading with her left foot. Ball across the circle. And that was an opportunity for the United States, but nobody on that far post. Gambling on the ball, making its way through and going full out dive on the floor. Back forward by Rina. Cut out, and here is Sharkey. Sharkey cuts back inside, twisting and turning. She's lost out to Niha, but illegally, so free hit to the United States. First real bit of possession for the USA inside India territory. Is that just out? Yes, it was. Magdan unable to keep it in. And start quickly taken by Linima. That's a loose ball that's being easily picked up by Caitlin Van Sickle. Van Sickle's pass was loose though. Navneet, she loses out to Manley. Ball forward finds Grace out to the India right-hand side. Moved on quickly. And good tackle on Sharmila. But here is Sharmila with some space. Plays it inside and it hits the foot. And the USA will get the free hit out, but you can hear there the crowd, the expectation of the crowd as India come forward, and that is something that the US will try and have to negate, keep quiet by either keeping the ball in the middle of the park, or even better still from their perspective, being on the front foot. Now here's an opportunity down this right-hand side into the circle. Shot comes in. Well, it was a half-hearted shot from Parker, but it just opened up for the US. And she never really got a full-blooded strike. It's a half swing. Yeah, well brought down.
Thank you.
Hoffman with that nice bit of overhead skill, and now down this left-hand side. Was that a kick as Matson drove in? It was. Well, that's better from a United States perspective. First real opportunity of the contest falling their way. That's good work from Desai. Now, could she get there first? She will.
It's along. Yes. No.
Desai saying.
16.
There a ball from Grace.
Good.
5 from Desai, so a free out, a free hit, I should say, for India. Navjot wins the sideline ball. Rina playing it forward, cut out by Gonzalez in the middle of the park here. The line in discussion with his rolling subs. Grace under a little bit of pressure from Gregor. Into Gonzalez. Side
nothing happened there.
showing her 3D skills, but unable to keep it in. Sideline ball taken by Monica. They're looking for Navneet. It's US free hit. Parker. Nice ball forward from Gregor. Free hit for the USA.
Thank you.
Matson into the circle and through the legs of the keeper. Well, that was very close for the USA. Paulino's taken a hit. But let's have another look as Matson plays it in. Paulino gets in between the two defenders. Gonzalez gets a touch. It goes through the legs of the goalkeeper, but wide of the post. Well, the USA have had the best chances of the opening 9.5 minutes. Grace. Can't pull up. And all the way through. No one picking it up, getting a touch. Aerial ball thrown. Oh, I'd rather get away with that. I'm not sure that aerial was supposed to go there. I'm sure she really got hold of it. Middle of the park, dropped out by Hoffman and gets it back, spins and now can face the way she's going. Swiftly moved on by Manley. Sharkey looking for, so he's now moved to the right hand side. Forward from Hoffman. Sharkey on again from Manley into the circle, and you get it clear again. This is Monica.
It's okay. Play.
Good work from Magden. Magden showing her good close skills. Long corner for the USA. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman trying to disguise that slide ball into Magden. Can't quite connect with her forward. I think Yannicka Schopman will be happy with the way her side have started this one. Pressure now coming on from Gregor as the US now look to apply pressure higher up the park. That one slides all the way through. Here is Magden, and there's going to be a card here for that tackle by Lillimat. So the first green card goes to India number 31. 2-minute sit down on the naughty step, and that 2 minutes starts
Number
as soon as she
39.
sits on that chair.
Okay. 31, sorry. 31. 31. Okay.
There she is.
Play!
Confirmation it is a green card. Nice ball forward from Hoffman, picked up by Sharkey. Sharkey looking to take on Navneet. Sharkey loses out. Good. Oh, she's won the free hit. And here is Moya. Moya's ball back. It's, quite find its intended recipients. Paulino and Navjot wins the free hit.
Play.
Langton covering up a lot of ground, the US number 12. Manley.
Good to attacker.
Still going Manley. Loses out Anita. Grace. Nice ball forward.
US ball.
One back by Paulino. Didn't expect that ball though. And Shedmarine, I think, will want a little bit more from his team. The US have done pretty well here. Young. Bringing it forward to Matson. Nice ball from Matson out to the left-hand side. Play forward.
It's Indian ball. Yeah. It's Indian ball.
Paulino.
India.
India ball. Final 70 seconds of the first quarter. Good closing down from Paulino. It's found its way through to Sheila. Straight onto the stick of Gonzalez. Gonzalez
Good tackle.
will try and get away from Gurjit. Wins the sideline ball. There is Sharkey. Sharkey gets the ball across. And some strong defending by Rima. Ensures that India get to the first break on level terms, but as we thought, a close contest between India and the USA, but the USA with the better of the chances in that opening 15 minutes, but no breakthrough at either end. The quarter time score, India 0, USA 0. So let's have a look at some of the highlights from this opening quarter. That was the first chance for the USA. Sharkey playing it across the circle, but this is the best of the lot. Falling to Parker, she didn't really take control of the situation. Get the ball in the circle and just give it a full-on smack. And then through the legs by Gonzalez, and relief for India as it goes the other side of the post. Savita must have had her heart in her mouth, but as those highlights indicate, it's the US that have had the best chances or the better chances in that first quarter. Perhaps India playing with a little reservation because of what's at stake. This is their moment. India. To wait 36 years for an Olympic place when they qualified for Rio. They're looking to make back-to-back Olympic appearances. Can they find their inner belief and lift their game? For me, just a bit too passive in that first quarter. Quarter two underway in the first game of this two-legged Olympic qualifier. India 0, USA 0. Gonzalez trying to retain possession for the USA, but on field comes Lauren Siami. The US win it back again. Matson turns into trouble but manages to retain possession. And here goes Moya down the outside, and it's just skipped away from that. Nina gave the last touch. start for the USA. Play on is the call, as Manley loses possession. Lovely. Now down the left-hand side. Oh, Siami playing it into the circle and hasn't been touched by anybody, and on the far post was Shamila, and she couldn't get the touch that surely would have resulted in a goal. Although it's come off a US defender. The crowd get involved once more. They haven't had too much to cheer about from an India perspective. Free hit, Reena to take. Has to go 5 before coming into the circle. Restart on the 23 for India. Here's the ball in. Well, that is a real chance that Shamila. Thought Umstead might get a touch in front of it. She didn't. Ball comes across, whereas this one going to the far post. Twisting and turning. It was Lilima into the circle. And cleared by Manley. Gurjit. Here's the free hit.
Inside, inside.
Grace. Reena, up that right-hand flank. Ocean Biller, now a chance here for India. Into the circle, driving run from Shamila. The US come away with possession, just starting to open up a little bit more as it's played down the line by Magden. Finds Gregor. An important touch at the top of the circle as Gonzalez was threatening from a US perspective. Manley gives away the free hit. Aerial ball. US free hit. Thrown into traffic. Julia Young underneath it. Played it. This is Moya. Oh, Gregor, sorry. Free hit for the US. Played it back to Young. Here is Gonzalez out to the left-hand side. A little bit of space here for the US to work with. That's good defending by Salima, but she's given the ball back and onto the back stick. And it comes across, but another opportunity for the United States.
Can you hear me? Eleni?
Yes, I can.
All
You're
over the
next
top.
to her.
They've got to learn here, India. You can't throw an aerial ball into a player who's already got a red shirt on her back, because that will automatically be a US ball. You have to draw the US player into space, and then it becomes an India ball. Naive from India on the last couple of aerials they've thrown. The US retaining possession, a heavy touch almost plays Young into trouble, and then Manley gifts away possession, trying to crash it through Vandana. Vandana slipping it out the left-hand side and snuffed out as Froda steps in. Magden wins the free hit. Misunderstanding, an opportunity down that left-hand side. Matson not quite connecting with her forward runners. Sharkey winning possession back. Now here's a chance for the US. Into the circle comes Moya. Moya on the reverse, and the save is made. by Savita. Another chance for the USA. How many more chances do they need to create before they take one? This was a really good chance for Moya. Goes past Grace onto the reverse stick. Hint of back stick there as it pops up. Savita with the save, quickly taken by Van Sickle. Magden. And now the US swarm, trying to win possession back in the India 23. And Dana can't use her skills to get out of that tricky situation. And in the end, just a bit heavy from Matson, I think that was, on Nikki. Rani, haven't seen much of the India captain in this one to this point. What can she do here? Rani still going, wins the free hit. That's what she can do for her side. Needs more of the ball. Does that go 5? Yes, says the umpire. Rani into the circle, still going Rani, and that's been lifted up into the mouth of the defender. And Bosenki just goes across to check that she's okay. Now up off the stick of the defender, so penalty corner, the right decision. First penalty corner of the contest goes the way of India. Kelsey Bing, who's pretty much been a spectator for the first 20 odd minutes. And now have to focus in. Rani on the left as we look. She will strike the ball. If it's a flick, probably going to be Gurjit on the left. It goes to Gurjit. And the ball is cleared. And here is Van Sickle. Van Sickle's ball forward and a chance for a quick break. Here is Sharkey. There is space in the middle as well here for Matson. If Sharkey can find it, across it comes. Great work. And it's a penalty corner down the other end. Sharkey winning it. Ball across, hitting the defender's leg. Matson found herself in plenty of space in the circle. Let's have a look at this one. Gurjit with the flick. Bosenki saying not dangerous up off the keeper. So Sharkey likely to be the striker. Savita. Her turn to switch in. Sharkey on the left-hand side as we look from behind the goal. And it does go to Sharkey. Sharkey with a strike! And just past Savita's left-hand post.
Come on! Ball is rolling! Ball is rolling!
Well, chances at both ends with the penalty corners, and the US
Play!
come the closest.
You can play! No!
Sharkey just had to have a check at the top. Magden was on that right-hand post. Grace under pressure, plays it out to that right-hand side. And so he can't keep it in. Just tick past the midpoint of the second quarter. Still India 0, USA 0. Forward is played by Nikki, cut out. And here come the US once again. Paulino, Gonzalez. Gonzalez has Sharkey in front of her. Here is Sharkey. Sharkey gets her head up, looking to go round the outside of Grace. Grace does well. And then on the reverse stick, gets it clear. And Lara Msiami wins the free hit on the 23. Grace. He's opted not to throw her aerials now. having seen the last two blown up.
Far eye, okay.
Not the required space. Free hit. USA. The side will leave. Plenty of bodies forward for the United States. Desai now driving at the circle, still going.
Anything?
Can she find the ball across? Looking for the penalty corner, brings it under her right shoulder and gives away the free hit.
Well done, Cindy. Thank you.
Nice interchange of passing down that right-hand side. The ball's been won back by Hoffman. Gonzalez. To Parker. Parker's ball forward. Fairly comfortably cut out by Monica. Oh, lovely bit of skill and a lovely run from Salima. Can she find the pass? No, she can't. She was looking for Shamila. And the US get it clear for an India ball just on the US 23. And the circle comes and the touch, or the last touch comes off Julia
Cindy?
Young.
Yeah. Sometimes I lose my earpiece. Yeah.
Free hit, US, inside the last 5 minutes of the first half. A half in which the US have dominated in terms of chances. Good work from Hoffman. Gets her head up, plays it inside, finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Sharkey. Young. Nice triangles played at the back by the US, keeping it away from India sticks. Gonzalez drops it out. Desai back down the line. Too far in front of Gonzalez. Turnover of possession. Amita into the right-hand side. Monica. She loses out to Parker. Parker inside to Sharkey. Sharkey running, gets her head up. Plays it under her right shoulder. Finds Gregor. Back to Sharkey. Here's a chance and Sharkey can slip it. And she can't. Another really good opportunity for the US that they can't take. Sharkey once again pulls it back. And penalty corner won by the skipper. India are creaking at the back here. And that, I think, was the best chance of the lot. Well, here's the penalty corner. Anita just leaving her stick in. So, second penalty corner for the US, just missed Savita's left-hand post. The last one, Fonseca will inject. Can they go to Sharkey? This time it slips, shot comes in! And that's just wide. That is desperately close from Froda. Slip at the top. And Froda. Does that get a touch off Manley, who's come round? No, it doesn't. Inside the final 3 minutes of the first half. Still no goals. We're getting closer. Or at least the US are getting closer. India really haven't had any, they certainly haven't had a shot on target from open play. They had that one on target from the penalty corner. And that other opportunity when I think it was Lauren Siami that played it on the diagonal across the US circle. Quickly taken by Navjot. And a chance here perhaps for Vandana. Shot comes in, the keeper makes the save. Vandana with a second penalty corner. And that's what can happen in this game of hockey in the blink of an eye. A chance can come at the other end. Navjot with the quick free hit that really put India on the front foot. Vandana does well to turn young, gets the shot away. Good save by Bing. Follow-up from Vandana wins the penalty corner. India with a chance now to perhaps take the lead. Rani on the right, Gurjit on the left. It's Gurjit with the drag flick. Good number one running by Young. Another penalty corner. Senki using her earpiece. It might be very difficult for her to converse with her colleague. Gurjit, that's great running. Right down the top of the circle. This can so often lead to really good opportunities. There's a swivel, here's a chance, it's still there for India, they get the ball across, it must be, and they've scored! It's Lilima, and as I said, the breakdown at the top of the circle can really lead to opportunities, and on this occasion it does, and Lilima gives India the lead. Against the run of play, the fans don't care, the Indian players don't care, and Shermarine sure doesn't mind either. The breakdown at the top of the circle, and then suddenly the defenders have got to try and cover all the angles. Good work by Rani. There I thought it had gone away, but you have to credit the cool-headed pass from Neha across the circle. There she is on the left of screen. Watch this here when she picks it up here. Under pressure, picks her pass and finds Lilima. And it is 1-0 to India.
Stay out, it's okay.
Wow, the US will feel pretty hard done by because they've made all the running in this first half. But it's Lilima who breaks the deadlock just before the half-time break. Mishandle from Paulino.
Yeah, it's 16.
Well, India will go into that half-time break feeling pretty happy about life. Lima picked up the yellow card, a green card, sorry, a little earlier on. And she's got the breakthrough on the 28th minute, and there might be another one here. Rani waving forward Salima. And the ball is cut out. The US have got to stick to their game plan because it has worked really well for them to this point. Shamila's ball forward is cut out. Here is Sharkey. Sharkey has Matson in front of her. Matson, Sharkey on the wraparound. Here is Sharkey. She loses out. Shamila out to that right-hand side. Ball into the head of the circle. Rani picks it up. Rani driving down this left-hand side. Can she get the shot away? Rani on the reverse stick. Onto the back of the stick.
Play in that side.
Free hit. To the US.
30 seconds to go, sorry.
30 seconds remaining in the first half. Froda plays it back. Young. Froda. That's loose from Paulino. He ricochets away. Well then, there is the half-time hooter, and it is India who go into the break. A goal to the good. Lilima, the scorer of it in the 28th minute from a penalty corner against the run of play. The USA having by far the better of the opportunities in that first half, but they couldn't take any of them. Half-time score reads India 1, United States 0. Well, a fascinating first half. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look at the highlights from the first 30. Welcome back to the Kalinga Stadium. Half-time in the first of the two matches between India and the USA, and India lead by a goal to nil. But let's get onto the pitch, because I think we have an interview with the Minister of Sport.
Good evening. I have with me the Honourable Minister of Sport, Independent Charge, Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs, Mr. Kiran Rijiju. Mr. Rijiju, it's a pleasure to have you here at the hockey stadium. The women's match, India versus USA, we are leading at the moment. We have made it to the top 10 of the world, sir. After 36 years, we made it to the Olympics as well. The women's team is going places. It really is. How would you, or how impressed are you with the growth of the Indian women's hockey team?
First of all, I'm very excited to be here in Bhubaneswar. My dream is to see India come back with that glory which we have lost. India must rise to the top of the world again in men and women hockey. And I'm very happy that Odisha has taken a huge step in promoting hockey. And now you can see the ranking of both men and women are rising. And I'm very hopeful that in this Tokyo 2020 Olympics, both men and women Indian hockey team will qualify and they can bring medals for India from the Olympics.
Very well said, sir. You mentioned Odisha, but there's another place from where you are a politician, sir, the Northeast. The Northeast has consistently given us some of our best players, both in the men's and the women's category. But they usually come from Manipur and Mizoram. What do you think, sir, should be done to broad-base hockey so that more youngsters take it up in these two states, more than these two states?
Yeah, I'm going to discuss with the Hockey Federation. Dr. Narendra Batraji is already there as the president of the International Hockey Federation. And along with the Indian Olympic Association and the Hockey Federation, we want to broad-based hockey in India because hockey has been the pride of India. Now, like Odisha is producing lots of talents, both men and women. In the same manner, we want to broad-base in Northeast India. We have tremendous potential, and we go to the tribal areas in Odisha, in Chhattisgarh, in Madhya Pradesh, everywhere in the tribal region also, we have the potential, and I see very soon India will reclaim back its lost glory both in men and women hockey.
We definitely hope so, sir. It's a very important year, though, in the sporting calendar. There's an old maxim. The Olympic gold medal is won in the year before the Olympics. It is the last year before the Olympics, sir. We know the ministry monitors very closely athletes and federations and gives them support. How confident are you of great showing by athletes at Tokyo?
Today, entire Hockey Federation, the players are happy with the arrangement. We don't want any kind of lacking in terms of support. All necessary supports are provided, and from the government side, we will do everything, not only hockey, for everything, but hockey is right now the priority, and my best wishes to both Indian men and women who are playing their qualifier match, and I'm very hopeful, and with the enthusiastic supporters in Odisha here in Bhubaneswar, our team will get extra energy by the enthusiasm of the supporters also.
Brilliant stuff. It's great to have you here, Honorable Minister. Enjoy the game. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, and my best wishes to all of you, all the audience who have come over to support. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, the thoughts there of Shri Kiran Rijiju, Minister of State, Independent Charge, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Here are some of the chances from that first half, and that was the Gonzalez touch that went through Savita's legs and just past that right-hand post as we look. This is the ball across from Naram Siami, but Shamila unable to get on the end of it, and then Rani doing something that she hasn't done enough of. Let's get on the ball, make something happen. In the penalty corner, save was made, and then the US went straight down the other end and won a penalty corner of their own.
Yeah.
That was the first of the two US penalty corners. Sharkey just sliding that down the side of the post. And Sharkey again down that left-hand side. Pulls it back, horrible couple of stick tackles in there. That was the second opportunity. This time they did the switch off the top. And that was pinged past the post by Froda. And then India. This was the second of two in a row. It broke down at the top. We said at the time this can sometimes lead to better opportunities. But credit this pass here from Nia across the face of the goal. And Lilima, well, she can't miss from that. Let's have a look at the match stats from the first half. Well, the US with plenty of possession, have the more circle penetrations and the more shots. They can't be disheartened by that goal 2 minutes before half-time. They've got to maintain the faith in the process. hope that their finishing becomes a little sharper. And if that's the case, then they shouldn't have too many problems in this one. Kelsey Bing continues between the posts for the USA in the second half as we await the start of the second half. Lisa Manley and the United States of America get this second half underway. The first of the two matches of this Olympic qualifier. And India are in front, courtesy of that 28th minute goal from Nalima. Sideline ball. Monica will take. Ogden gets back to disrupt. And out of play. Navjot unable to control the pass from Monica. Young. And Sickle on this left-hand side for the US. Here is Sharkey. Sharkey. Unfortunately for her, Magden's outside because it was meant, I think, for Manley. That's a good-looking ball from Hoffman. So unable to control it. It's those simple things that both sides have got to get right if they want to dominate this contest. You look at the best sides in the women's game, Australia, Netherlands, and do the basic things brilliantly. Grace to the right-hand side. Monica gets it back under control the second time of asking, plays it forward, Hoffman picks it up. Sharkey can't control it. It's half a touch off her, and Gurgic will watch that over the sideline as it turns out.
Please. Okay.
Not giving enough space to Lillimer. Not the first time we've seen an aerial thrown, and the aerial not actually going as far as the defender intends. And the defending side getting away with it because it happens to fall to a teammate who's closer. Not much you can do as the pressing team if the area drops short and you're marking your player. Rena into the circle. 16. Hoffman offers. Oh, battling down there to retain possession. And Sickle has absolutely nailed it.
Are you okay?
That's it.
Sure.
And down it.
Wait for the whistle, okay?
He's down.
Wait for the whistle.
Straight back up.
Stay, you have 5. One step more. Yeah, thank you.
That's got to hurt. And now she will allow that pain to register. It's inside, is it not? Oh, that was close. That was close. Parker. This time she gives away the penalty corner. I thought she might have been just inside on the first infringement of the top of the circle. Monica driving in. Yeah, Parker lifting it onto herself. Well, the US have got to make sure that they keep this one out. can't afford to go 2 down. Or at least you wouldn't want to go 2 down. It makes it just that much harder. Gurjit Orani. Gurjit once more. Gurjit flicks. Good save. Picked up though by Sushila. Now here's a chance. Shot comes in. And it was a miss hit.
They are muscle. Yeah.
Wide of the target. Siami finds herself in the pocket, all unmarked as the ball comes back in. Here she is. It's too much right hand, drags it wide of the post. Ball forward. Easily cut out by Van Sickle. Manley. No one in red there. Not too dissimilar a start to the first half. And India started the brighter and the US
Thank you.
grew into proceedings. Free hit given away by Manley. Not sure she was 5. Perhaps the US get away with that one. This is Matson running into a bit of traffic, and she'll get the free hit.
Right. Thank you.
Always topped as it's played in towards the circle, but here is Gregor, long corner. Good defensive work by Grace. Florida. Here she is again. And Sickle. Matson twisting and turning. Good work in defence from Sushila. Matson looking for direction from those behind her to where she needs to stand. Gonzalez trying to win it back, and they have won it back. Hoffman down to the right-hand side, Desoy looking for Matson. Good work from Gurjit to step forward. Sideline ball for the USA. Lilima, the goal scorer. To the edge of the circle, Matson loses control. And a chance here for India to break. Shamila has support inside in Salima. Tries to get the ball. She's got the ball back. Spins up into the air. Taken quickly by Nia. Here is Salima. Salima loses out to Gregor. And the US get the free hit. Had to be sure there, and that was anything but sure from Frode. And now she's going to have to be in a defensive capacity, because here comes Navneet dropping it out to Lilima. Lilima has the ball as she wants it. And in the end, it decides to rifle it into the circle, and it rolls down the stick of Parker and onto the foot of Hoffman for another penalty corner. Trying to get the ball forward at every opportunity.
Here we go.
Okay, rolls. Parker doing a dance.
Ready? 5, 4, 3.
Gonzalez masking up. She's going to run one. Gurjic with a drag flick. And that is a good save from being away to her left-hand side. Nia into the circle, good work from Gonzalez again. Here is Paulino. Sideline ball, India. Nia stands over it. Grace turns back inside, finds Nia. Nia in turn plays it down the line. Here is Navneet. Good defensive work from Instead.
Clip 5 for everyone.
Gives away the free hit though. Desoy spinning on a sixpence and then a hand in the back from Salima. Gives the US a chance to relieve the pressure, but it's given the ball back to India. Nikki. Easily spun by Sushila as she moves away from Matson. Parker doesn't know whether to stick or go, and then gives away the free hit. Nilima underneath the right arm to Navneet. Free hit given away by Hoffman. Into the circle, nice interchange of pass. Across the face of goal, and there's the second. India 2-0 up. And it was well worked down that left-hand side. The men's team are in watching. They're up next, and they're delighted. Vandana getting the touch, I believe. Good interchange of play. And Vandana, no, it's not. It's come off Sharmila. It's Sharmila, or is it the defender? If it's the defender, well, the crowd don't care who scored it. And India have a second goal. Sharmila getting congratulations in the dugout. So at the moment, the goal with Sharmila. In the 40th minute. Well, we've seen teams come from 2 goals down to 4 shootouts in these Olympic qualifiers already. And USA, they won't want to be conceding a third unless they score. Monica driving down the right-hand side. Free hit given away by Paulino. Monica off Magden, still going. Monica into the circle. Monica looking for the penalty corner. And well done by Bing to control that kick out. Sharmila. Into the reverse stick, Rani! Across the face of goal. Well, perhaps they can just relax a little bit more on that India bench. Still a long way to go in these playoffs. Magden. That's where taking your opportunities really becomes key. The US with so many good opportunities in that first half, didn't take any of them, and now they find themselves 2 down. Flip side of that is there's plenty of positives to build on. I think at some point you have to stop building and take your chances. Rani again, swinging away to her left-hand side. Rani driving to the goal line. Rani driving back, still going. Rani wins a penalty corner. And India turning the screw. Manpreet enjoys it. Rani, brilliant skill. Turning young, just saw it inside out. Now Bing has got to organise here. Now, Rani's on the track, so she stands to the far side. She's on the right-hand side. Gurjit's on the left-hand castle. Goes to Gurjit. Gurjit with the drag flag, scores! And the India women are 3-0 up here against the United States of America. 2 goals in quick succession. The second from Gurjit. And they are now firmly in control of this Olympic qualifier. Gurjit picked it up nicely. She'd gone high the other side on her last effort. This time she goes low to the keeper's right. She's offset to that side, Bing, and she just overstrides, and it catches the inside of her kicker and goes in. Bing will be disappointed with that, but Gurjit will be delighted that she has made it a 3-goal game. India 3, USA 0. And the US desperately need the next goal. Rani. Wins the free hit. We saw Spain come from 3 down against France in their first game to draw 3-all. So India need to be wary. Rani.
Yes, it's a foot.
Another free hit.
Okay.
Rani becoming far more influential
Yeah.
in this one. Now she gives away the free hit, just bulldozing her way into Froda. Action falls kindly for Sheila. So Sheila plays it forward. Magden has to make sure, but she's only directed it into the pass on the meter. Penalty corner. Another penalty corner. Penalty corner number 7, is it? Just see there, Magden unable to take that ball down first time. Yeah, onto the foot. What a third quarter this could be for India. Grace now on the right-hand castle, but it's Gurjit again. Gurjit! Good save. Good save by Bing. This time she gets it right. But India still have a chance from the restart into the circle. Still there, and that's well cleared. Manley, I think, you got the last stick on it. Let's have a look at this penalty corner. Does this come off the top of the kicker? It does. That's a good reach from Bing. Someone got a green card. I think it's a Paulino, was it? They picked up a green card. Or was it Parker? Either way, the US are short-handed. Oh, it's Paulino. Shake of the head from Margot Paulino. Well, the US have got to chase this one now. Try and get one back before the end of the first game. Matson robbed by backtracking Van Dana. And there is the three-quarter time hooter. And India have moved into a 3-goal lead. It was 2 goals in 2 minutes. The first from Shamila, the second from Gurjit. Three-quarter time score, India 3, United States 0. Shed Marine will be urging concentration here and not conceding a goal. That's the save from Gurjit's penalty corner. As the ball comes across here, that is a really good little stretch from Shamila. She just puts her stick out in front. And then Gurjit, who's gone top right, now goes bottom left. And Bing overstrides and it comes off the inside of the kicker. Crowder really enjoyed this one. And why not? The Eves have delivered for the first 3 quarters. Can they see this through and round off day one with a 3-goal advantage? Navneet made that run along the goal line to pass the ball across for Shamila. India out nice and early, still just over 30 seconds or so to go until we start again. But the US need a goal. 2 would be great, but really they need 1. Ball forward, picked up by Matson. Matson, nice bit of skill. Matson driving at the heart of this India defence. Matson still going into the circle, loses control. Follow-up tackle comes from Gonzalez, and as the US push forward looking for a goal, they'll give space at the back. Salima plays it infield, shot comes in, it's a 4th. Well, that's a disastrous start for the USA. And the perfect start for India. Navneet supplied Shamila with goal number 2. This time Salima inside, and she makes no mistake. Navneet all unmarked. Nothing Bing can do there. She's left exposed, and India take full advantage. What a start to quarter 4. It's 3 goals in 6 minutes for India. Goal 2 came in the 40th minute. Siami. Matson charging it down.
Okay.
Gregor into the circle it goes. Gregor stretching, trying to keep it alive. Magden's also on the ground, trying to keep it in India's circle.
Yes, I saw a foot, thank you.
India will get the free out.
Stay at 5. Good, no danger. It's mine. Play.
It's a green card for India. US back up to 11. Didn't see where that green card came from. Must be India ball, the first one. Moran will be breathing a little bit more easily now. And India go looking for a fifth. Here is Navjot. Free hit for India. The US have got to be careful here. They can't encroach on that 5. Here is the chance for Navjot. She gets it across the face of goals. Larem Siami wasn't quite as far forward as Navjot thought she was. Yannicka Shotman with it all to do here.
No more. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Hey, stick!
Stick, says the umpire. Sushila, who picked up a green card, number 26. Gurjit plays it forward.
Still forward.
Nixon goes chasing down. This is Grace. Tom picked up by Paulino. There is Manley. Looking for Sharkey. Well cut out by Rena. Manley wins it back. Back stick was that. Anita giving away free hit. Magden looking for Matson.
Don't play, it's okay, you can play now. It's okay, you can play.
Matson wins the free hit. Ball across, where's that going to go? Swing and a miss, it's still with the US and they win themselves a penalty corner because of the stick tackle. Paulino bringing the ball away from goal and drawing the stick tackle. And here is a chance for the US. So we have ourselves a referral.
Can you please go ahead?
Hong Jen Lim.
Yes, India is asking for no 5 meters before I aware the penalty corner.
I will review.
So I'm just saying it didn't go 5 meters before it came into the circle. So let's have a look. It's much further back than this. It's from the free hit on the edge of the circle. That's what they're saying. The ball hasn't gone 5 meters before it's come into the circle.
Five meters.
Yeah, it's not this bit that they're asking
take
for.
the 5 meters.
I mean, Prasenki now just clearing that up. It's the free hit on the edge of the circle.
Take the 5 meters.
It's taking 5 meters, Cindy. He's taking that.
Paco Vasquez, the reserve umpire, just heard him on the radio. Now here, free hit. Does this go 5? No, it does not. It goes about 1.5. I'd say this does not go 5. Or maybe I'm being a bit harsh. It might go 2. Oh, hold on. Where is the free hit from? Okay. So this is where they win the free hit. No, this is not what the question is. The question is, after the free hit, does the ball go 5 meters before it comes into the circle? This is an irrelevance. Now they win the free hit. Now where does Matson take the free hit from? Okay, now that is where she's taken it from. Well, that's 1 meter. It's probably 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe that has gone 5. Maybe that has gone 5.
Irini, there's no clear reason to change your decision. Stick to the penalty corner, and India lose their referral.
Yeah, right decision for me.
Girls, you lose your refer, okay? You lose your refer. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, we got there in the end.
Be ready, please. Be ready. Wait for the whistle, okay? Come on, ladies.
So important moment here for both sides. Can the US find a way through? It goes the left-hand castle. And that's good charge down. And it's Hoffman with the attempted drag flick. It's Grace who's done the business from a defensive point of view for India. And then they win the free hit. Good work from Grace. Ball forward from Navjot. Lovely little ball inside. Picks up Vandana. Manley steps in to snuff that attack out. Sharkey can't pick it up on the reverse stick. Rani wins the free hit. There's a chance here on this right-hand side, and she's found Monica. Monica into the circle, and a penalty stroke goes against the USA.
You want referral? You want the referral? Yeah.
Well, umpire Liu gave a penalty stroke.
Team referral from USA. Check whether it's stroke or not.
Okay, I'll review the whole incident.
Yeah.
So, let's see. And this is the whole reason a little earlier on when Parker had an opportunity down that right-hand flank for the US. I said, get into the circle and just give it a full-blooded smack. She just sort of shoveled it goal-bound. Here, you watch here as the ball comes out to this right-hand side. Monica picks it up and she's just going full plunge. Yeah, well, I'm not sure Paulino's got anywhere near the ball there. She's missed it. But Monica just gets it in there and she gives it a full-blooded swing, which is what is required. Paulino knows she's got to try and make a tackle. She's missed the ball. Gets a crack across the shins for her efforts. She's the wrong side. She's coming back. Misses, and then stick is knocked out of her hands.
Cindy, there is no clear reason to change your decision. Stick to your penalty stroke.
Okay.
And USA lose their referral.
Thank you.
It is a penalty stroke. Paulino just throwing the stick at it, and this is a real good chance for India. And Gurjit scores to make it 5-0. And we've still got 9 minutes to go. Well, India have gone through the gears from the 40th minute. Gurjit beats Bing for pace. Bing goes the right way. It's almost too close to it. But Gurjit makes it India 5, USA 0. 4 goals in 11 minutes here for India. Grace to Shamila. Well, the US have to keep their discipline here. Try and win these last 8 minutes. Shamila, lovely little ball across, well put out by Van Sickle, gets the last touch. Van Sickle again. Sickle, head up, short-handed pass, picks out Gonzalez. Oh yeah, Parker moves it on, and picked up by Gregor. Gregor against Grace. Gregor looking to go round Grace. Good pick from the India number 3. And then Gregor gives away the free hit. Well brought down by Parker. Gonzalez. Young, sorry, moves it on. That's communication.
I didn't see that. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that.
Just to ball back to India.
Play, please.
Parker wins possession back now. Here's an opportunity if they can work it well. Here is the chance and a penalty stroke. Gregor was through and Nikki with a very cynical foul. There's no referral. Savita's lost the. You've lost the referral. Oh, they're going to change the keeper, are they? Yeah, they are.
They are not asking for the referral. They are going to do a goalie substitution. Okay.
Moya. Just checking. Let's have a look here. Good work from Gregor and Nikki. Oh yeah, she gets the ball in the second attempt. It's the first one she blocks the stick.
I will ask both of you, okay? And then you play with the whistle.
So Savita comes off. This is Ujani. Ujani can't keep it out. Matson scores. And the goals keep coming here at Kalinga Stadium. And the USA finally on the scoreboard. Getting some repay for their efforts.
Everyone is ready. Cindy, you are ready?
Matson
Yes, ready.
making it 5-1. Lima. Here come India again, looking for a 6th goal for themselves. Navneet unable to keep it in. Good defensive work from Umstead. She picked up another knock. Oh, she has. I didn't see where that's come from.
Yes. Where was he?
Come on, come on. India, India, India.
No, this
will
is
be
not
bully.
block.
Yeah, will be bully.
Makes her way
No block. And she was
to the dressing room.
No. It's not stop. Because understand?
So that wasn't our free hit?
No. Yeah, no, not your free hit. The ball is moving. Yeah. No, it's bully. The bully, right?
It's a bully.
Yeah,
okay?
it's the bully. Yeah. The ball is moving. It's
US.
not stop.
You called a free hit?
No.
Can you give
come
them the
on,
ball,
no.
okay?
No, it's
Okay,
bully.
let's be fair play,
Yeah.
okay? It's a bully.
Bully.
It's a bully. You go. Anyone, it's a bully, but she's going to give you a ball.
Yeah.
Okay?
No worries.
So Rani
You
going to
start.
give the US the ball back. We get there in the end. Well, there you go. And the blind pass from Manley is picked off. And a chance here as Rani looks to go around the outside, but Young comes across to make the tackle. Matson under the arm. Young onto Parker down this left flank. Parker to Drager. Young again, good work. So I can't quite get that. Lehman wins out in the end.
Yes, you're okay. Go Tucker, okay?
Free hit taken quickly. As the US try and find a second goal here. There you go.
Go Tucker.
No way around Grace. He's had a good game at the back for India.
Come here, up to 16, please. Okay, you can play.
US players standing far up the park, and Young dives forward to win possession back. On here to Sharkey. Sharkey through the legs. On the reverse stick, Matson swing and a miss. Another great opportunity for the United States comes and goes. Well worked again. Young diving forward to win possession back. And Matson just fluffs her lines. Bandana trying to use her 3D skills to get past the Young. Young back into Manley. Eventually finds its way to Froda. Up the line looking for Desoy, but it's a free hit taken by Nia. Here is Rani. Rani. Young leaves the stick. Gonzalez, sorry, leaves the stick in. Not 5 by Rani. Forward it goes. Is there to be another goal for the US? Back onto the foot of Moya as she advanced off Gurgit. Easily brought down. Magden. Magden comes back in field. Forward by Hoffman. Matson looking for Moira on the goal line, and again Grace steps up. Matson, lovely skill by Matson, penalty corner. Well played. Krasinski being dive bombed by the bugs. Lovely skill, right to left drag by Matson, and then off the stick and onto the leg. And for advancing Rena, this could be so important for the USA. Savita's back in goal. Little shift to the left-hand side. What's it going to be? That looks like a bit of a mess, if I'm honest. And a chance for the break. Desperately trying to get back is Manley. But here is Navneet. Navneet on the reverse stick. Looking for Shamila on the far post, but just got underneath it. Matson, found by Rena. It goes to the far side. Magadan. Side from Manley, picked off by Monica.
It's okay. You're fast.
Free hit for the US. Magadan takes it quickly.
It's a foot. Stop the ball. Yes, it's okay.
Where's that going to leave? Oh, that's bounced all the way across. Long corner.
It's alone. Nothing else. Come on. Be fast, okay? Be fast. You don't have to waste time. Come on. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready.
Oh, Sonny.
I have to give her time. Come on, I'm going to start time, okay?
Why saying it's a waste of time, but the clock is stopped.
It's alone. Do you have the ball there? Yes.
Back underway. Final 80 seconds then of this first game. India 5, USA 1. And it's tantalisingly poised because US are pushing for their second goal. It's just leaving them a little bit exposed at the back.
Play the ball. Play the ball, please.
All the way back to Grace. Yeah, well, one back by Matson. Matson plays it forward. And Moya, the US trying to take advantage of this India passiveness that's suddenly come over them. Moya with a big swing. Just an acute angle. I think a little frustration taken out in that shot from Moya. India, for some reason, just sitting back. They need to keep playing as they've been playing because they've done really well. Final throws, nice. India ball. But there is the final hooter. And after game one of this Olympic qualifier is very much advantage India. Their very first match in this Kalinga Stadium. And it's resulted in a comprehensive win against the United States of America. But it's only half a job done because we're back tomorrow for game two. But India will go into it with a 4-goal advantage because game one has finished. India 5, United States of America 1. Well, what a performance by India. It's a bit of a slow burner. We only had 1 goal up until the 40th minute. We had 6 in the last 20. We actually had 6 in the next 14, between 40 and 54, 6 goals. 4 of them for India, 1 for 5 goals, sorry, in that time. 4 for India, 1 for the US. Here are the highlights. And this was goal number 1. Lima set up by a lovely pass from Nia. Here's Nia. Spots Lima, she can't miss. And that was against the run of play. And it just seemed to settle India a bit more. And then this lovely run by Navneet, plays it across. Shamila getting her stick in front of the defender to deflect it past Bing. And then Gurjit making it 3-0 2 minutes later. And the Indian men, they enjoyed that one. Then a minute into the final quarter, Navneet all on mark, makes no mistake. And then this penalty stroke given away by Paulino for that late challenge on Monica was coolly dispatched by Gurjit. And then Nikki giving away a penalty stroke down the other end. I think it was for the first tackle on Gregor. And Matson gives the USA some hope by getting the goal. They did win the final 8 minutes, 1-0. They could have done with winning it a bit more, but nonetheless win it they did, and they need to make up a 4-goal deficit tomorrow. Okay, let's get down onto the pitch for the post-match presentation. Siddharth is going to be taking us through the proceedings.
What a performance we've just witnessed from Team India. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony of the match between India and the United States of America. First of all, we would like to thank our sponsors, Odisha Government, Hero Motor Corp, Odisha Mining Corporation, Dream 11, Naplytics, and Osaka. We would also like to welcome our dignitary to the presentation party, Shri Kiran Rijiju, Honorable Minister of State, Independent Judge, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. And the award for the Odisha Player of the Match goes to the Indian captain, Rani Rampal. She will collect a check for ₹50,000. I now invite Rani Rampal for a brief interview. Rani, there are no words. Perfect performance.
Yes, I think we played really good hockey today, and USA also played a fantastic hockey. And thank you so much, Bhubaneswar people, for coming here and cheer India.
Rani, you won the match, but the tie is not over. You still have one match to play. You know, it's sport, anything could happen. Your preparations for tomorrow will be?
Yes, I think today's game is finished, and now we focus on the next game tomorrow. And tomorrow will be tomorrow's match will decide who will go to the Tokyo 2020. And now we are focused on the second game.
Rani, that was absolutely brilliant. What about your own performance? First match, man of the match. How would you sum that up?
This man of the match goes to our team because all the players really work hard for this win.
Absolutely brilliant. Good luck for tomorrow for you and the team.
Thank you so much.
That concludes the presentation ceremony.
So Rani Rampal, the player of the match. And it was a full team performance, having been under the cosh for most of the first half. They got the go-ahead goal 2 minutes before the break and didn't look back. So the first of 2 matches is under our belts. Next up is the Indian men as they take on Russia in game 1 of their Olympic qualifier. Well, the fans will be looking forward to this next one as well. 2 games for them tonight and tomorrow, and the way things are set up, they could have 2 wins. Here are tomorrow's matches. India, United States women's will conclude, then Great Britain take on Chile, Germany, Italy, and Ireland, Canada. Fascinating clashes for you tomorrow. But that's it. The India women off to a great start in this 2-legged Olympic qualifier. They've beaten the United States by 5 goals to 1.